currently here waiting for my friends. Let's wait together. Now I'm here and guess who is this?
Okay, here we have to wait for Anas and Hilmi, but Fifi doesn't follow us to the library.
Oh, we're going to library.
Yeah, we're going to library.
We are going to
Check our LinkedIn.
yes, because she left it at room.
You also?
Yes.
We have to grow up for our vlog.
Yes. Her hostel is so far away from here. There's someone, but we just gonna ignore everything around us. Just follow. Law is everything. Just wait for me to get to you soon.
Our life.
Yes. Boom.
Regularly happen in Idaman.
Yes. There's monkeys. How can I go upstairs?
Run.
So for the question, how we want to get our lip tint?
How? With this kind of creatures, we're successfully get our lip tint. She is calling Hilmi, but Hilmi didn't pick up. Hilmi finally here.
So we are going out, heading to Esplanade Quarantine.
So let's go.
Yeah, for the video recording.
I'm waiting for you like 2 hours here.
I had a stomach ache back then.
Don't make an excuse.
We'll be going out without Aliff. Yeah, because he have a program.
Athirah! Searching for the driver. Okay.
That's our maxim there. So, see you then. We've arrived at the library. This is my friend Anas.
This is how it's look. Where are we going?
So, where we are going? So what?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Finally.
We are here. Hello.
We are going to make
Using Apple. Okay. Yes. Out your bag. Just leave it there or there. So this is what people usually do at library, doing some research. Be right back.
A few moments later.
We are going to McDonald's.
We call it in Mandarin.
吃
Wuchen.
I just want to eat. We're almost there. This big. Next, we're gonna go there. I'm eating this. What time is now?
What time is now? Oma!
3:30. And we're having our lunch.
A few inches later.
We are now at this. Hold this.
It's so beautiful in here. And it's quite sunny. This is Anas. And there's the girl in the stripe flag, and she's the Duko. Hi.
Hi.
So,
Yours, but
so
I don't care. I don't care.
so now we are at the Quantan Riverside and he eat pies.
Part of it.
Wow. So what do you guys eat for this lunch?
McDonald's. That we
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Makudo onaru no.
Makadonado.
Maria. So now we want to talk about contract. Basically, in our daily life, contract is something that we make an agreement of two parties. For example, me and Maria want to go to the cafe. I didn't bought my purse, for example. So I borrow the money from Maria and I will repay it later. So that is an agreement. We made an agreement. So that is contract. Related to law, contract defined as an agreement that enforced by law. Okay. So I want to talk about a part of contract, which is consideration. That is consideration. So as general rule, an agreement without consideration is void. So for the example, the cases of Mr. Com versus Mrs. Com. Yeah, the agreement that they made, which is related to the consideration. They separate, divorce. I mean, so these plaintiff refer to her wife and defendant refer to Mr. Com. So the defendant, which is referred to Mr. Com, approve the agreement. So they make an agreement without five formal order. The defendant failed to pay the 100 pounds. So the plaintiff take legal action against her husband, but did not accept by the court. It rejected because they did not file formal order. Mrs. Com cannot sue her husband because ex-husband.
Before I get really barai to this, so I'm gonna talk about my point, which is type of consideration. Consideration has three types. The first consideration is executory. It means when something given or accepted in return for promise, where the promise act remains to be performed on a future date. And the second consideration is execute consideration. Execute consideration is something given or accepted in return for promise where the promise act has already been performed. And next is past consideration. Past consideration is a promise or agreement which form basis or made in the past. For the past consideration that I told you just now, it has like two side or two opinion or whatever. Between Malaysian law and English law, it's totally different because under the Malaysian law, firstly, past consideration is it's valid because it says that past consideration is a good consideration or good agreement. English law, it is not valid because based on English law, it says that past consideration is not a good consideration.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm at Kota Baru, Kelantan, Pasar Siti Khadijah. So let's see. Stay tuned. So today I would like to share to you about considerations in law. Mr. Athirah explained about definitions of considerations to be referred to Section 2D Contract Act 1950. Section 2D also have one side of consideration where the first consideration is made on the person who offer the wish. I would like to inform you about several sections. Okay, the first one is it involves injury to person, to property, or of other in section 24D. Okay, the last one, the court regard it is immoral under section 24E.
So hello guys, I am Ahmed. Okay, so today we want to talk about rules of consideration. So first of all, let's talk about rules. Anything that we do must have limitations. When there are
Wait a minute.
limitations, there are rules. Like when we are in school, also have rules. Rules to wear school uniform, black shoes or white shoes, only wearing ties, and must not wear any kind of things that are prohibited. Right now, I'm at the Family Mart to buy some ordering. I got mouth-watering fruit and snack. Okay, let's get back to the rules of consideration. The first rule of consideration, which is must
Be sufficient, but need not to be adequate.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this.
It means that someone or any party that enter a contract must have some value in it in order to meet the written of an agreement. Okay, the things that they agree to make an agreement is just not like an oral promises, but it must have some value of exchange. It does not have to be same or having an equal value of exchange, but the law will take it as the consideration as adequate if one side of party is agreed as an exchange. In the case of white versus blue, okay, so blue sued Mr. White as the executor of his father's estate for an outstanding debt to his father, and then Mr. White claimed that his father, Mr. Blue, promised him in return for him. Before Mr. Blue died, he told Mr. White to stop complaining in return for him. And then when this case were taken to the court said that it does not have any consideration because to stop complaining, it does not have any value in it. Next is the second rules of consideration, which is payment to compensate debt. Common law, a small sum of payment is not a satisfaction of an obligation to pay larger sum of payment. A simple example, okay, I will give you three persons, which is A, B, and C. Okay, A owes B 500 ringgit, and then come out of nowhere, I don't know, the C person come to help A to settle the debt of 500 ringgit to B, but C only want to pay 200 ringgit to B, and then if B accepted the 200 ringgit payment, settle the whole debt, and then it will discharge the remaining debt of 300 ringgit totally. Therefore, it will be a valid contract because the B accepted the second payment, which is only 200 ringgit instead of 500 ringgit. An example can be taken from a case which is a penal case. It is between a penal and a guy named Cole. The third rules of consideration is about natural love and affection is a valid consideration. According to English law, natural love and affection is not a valid consideration, but Contract Act 1950 in Malaysia is considered as a valid consideration. Agreement that was made on ground of natural love and affection is valid consideration when it fulfills these three types of condition. The first one is express in writing. Second, registered if applicable, and the third one is these parties stand near relation to each other. So you guys can refer to cases about natural love and affection, which is Chan Lam Kyong versus Tan So Kyong on any website, law teacher or anywhere, okay? Which is about a family, a deceased mother, our willingness to give her estate to four of her adopted children. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Mama Anas. So today maybe a lot of you guys wonder why I'm wearing a mask right now. So actually I have a fever and cough. Mask right now. Let's move to the next topic which is not a public obligation. So when someone promised to pay the requested service, but actually the service is a public obligation. So to make sure you guys understand, so let me give you guys some example which is similar to the topic. So the case is, if I'm not mistaken, Colin versus Godfrey. So have you guys heard about the subpoenas? So the subpoena is the notice released by court to give a person to give a description in trial court. So if you got a subpoena from court, you have to go to the court, because if you guys did not go to the court, you guys will get in jail. So hopefully, if you guys have got a subpoena for the court, make sure you guys go, okay? When called to the court, the person promised to pay for you when you enter the court to give a description. So when you arrive at there, he refused to give you as he promised. So you cannot sue him, because it is our public obligation to help the court. So moving on to the next point, which is not an obligation to the promiser. If it's one duty, we cannot get as a promiser, because it is everyone's responsibility to help. So let me give you guys an example, like police officer. If an employee promise to catch a criminal who want to be arrested, it cannot be caught as a reward, because it is their duty to help as a police officer. You guys can search at Google the case between married versus stealing. So the last one is need not come from promiser. Must not be a third party promise. For example, you promise to your brother to pay monthly car if he persuade your father to buy a car. So after your father buy a car, you did not pay for the monthly car. So your brother cannot sue you to the court, because he cannot use the word as a suit to be in court, because your brother cannot claim your words to suit you. You guys can search at Google the case between Wakata Chenaya versus Waikataya Maya.
Forget to
like, comment,
And subscribe. Yeah!